Beautiful seekers, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Clarity 1129 and I have a pick a card reading for you. It shouldn't be a very long one. It is a career reading and it's been a while since I've been wanting to do this reading. So this reading is meant for those of you who are either starting out afresh, wondering which way to go. Maybe you're at the end of your studies and you're, of course, you would have ideally studied in the direction of what you really want to do. And still, if you feel that you've been looking for jobs, or if there's so much in front of you and which way to go, and whether you are, we have these doubts when we apply for something, and if we don't get it in the first instinct, immediately our doubts kick in. Are we good enough? What is it that we are lacking? Why didn't we get through in the past interview? All those doubts come into our mind. For some of you out there, you have had your first innings and you were starting out with your second innings. For still others of you, you already have a solid job, but you're thinking of, having a side hustle, pursuing your hobby perhaps. So I'm leaving it open. We'll just take a look. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to just, with the cards, find out what is your dream job. Now, if some of you out there are, studying to be doctors or engineers or something specific, as I mentioned earlier, and if the dream job comes out from the cards as something, which is completely different, it does not mean that you have to give up what you're doing, all right? First of all, choose a pile, following your intuition, and if after you hear the reading, if you find it is not a fit, choose another pile, or maybe this reading is not for you. For others of you, it could just be a hobby. So you can think about it as a side hustle or something for later, whichever way it is. So we are going to take a look at what is your dream job, how you can get there, what qualities do you bring to the table, and where can you find assistance, and last but not the least, what needs attention during this time. All right. So that's how the reading is going to be. I will be live shuffling the tarot cards and I will be taking out advice from the oracle decks at the end. I'll be live shuffling those as well. All right. So let me introduce you to the piles. We have pile number 1, the Wild Unknown Tarot, or this THANATOS card, and we will be incorporating these cards as well into the reading. All right. Here it is. Pile number 2 is the Scintillating Weight Tarot, or this Medallion. And pile number 3 is the the Mystic Moon, Mystic Mondays Tarot. What's happening? Mercury retrograde, and this Destroyer card. For those of you who who are not aware that the Mercury retrograde is on since the 23rd of August and will carry on right up till the 15th of September. Can you see what's happening? September's. Is there something like that? But the fact is that there will be a lot of glitches in your communication. There could be misunderstandings and a lot more. I've done a shorts this time for Mercury retrograde. And if you haven't seen it, I'll link it in the box below, description box below. And I think I have done one earlier also. I'll link all those down below in case you haven't seen it, and it might help you moving forward. So having said that, and having introduced you to the piles, let's get into the meditation part of it. So my dear seekers, close your eyes and take in a deep breath. Hold. Exhale, and as you do so, open your eyes slowly, and whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. All right, so let's get started. Those were my glasses that fell to the floor. All right, pile number 1. Those of you who've chosen the THANATOS card or the Wild Unknown Tarot, this is your reading. So straight away with THANATOS, I feel those of you who are here could be either students of medicine, or could be training to be soldiers, to work in different forces, or anything regarding security, or anything wherein you have a close association with death, in the sense that you could be healers. You help people alleviate their suffering. You heal people. You are natural healers, all right? Or you fight for people. You fight to protect people. You're part of rescue missions, things like that. That is what this Thanatos card is. It is very, very powerful. Not everyone is blessed with this energy. All right, you may find a lot of you are Scorpios, doesn't have to be, but or you have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Either ways, you are naturally gifted healers. All right. So this may or may not play out in this reading, but this is something I'm getting very strongly, and it is also something that you may not be pursuing this career as of now, but this is something that you're naturally gifted with. So these are some of your qualities which you need to be aware of. All right. If you find that people like to just come to you and speak to you because they feel better, it's because of this. Which is very powerful, and it's a beautiful gift. Maybe you yourself have had a near-death experience or something life-changing, which has changed a lot of, which has changed the way you see things. You have a big heart, and you have the capacity to take in a lot. All right, so we're going to take out 5 cards. What is your dream job? Oh, you get 2 cards for it. So the Father of Swords and Strength. Beautiful. How can you get there? You get the 9 of Pentacles. What qualities do you bring to the table? And you get the 6 of Wands. Where can you find assistance? You get the Empress. Wow. What needs attention? That's a lot. What needs attention? And you get the 4 of Wands. Is everything coming in? Beautifully, yeah. Bottom of the deck energy, the 8 of Wands. All right, what was that? Okay. Pile number 1, those of you who've chosen this Thanatos card in the Wild Unknown Tarot, this is your reading. What is your dream job? And you get the Father of Swords and Strength, which is both air and fire energy. Your USP is this, being natural healers, which is Scorpionic energy, all right, which is water. This is such a beautiful card, such a beautiful card. Your dream job has got to do with courage, something in which, this again, which I had mentioned about soldiers, about people who are there fighting for their country, guarding the country. It could be any of the armed forces, the Navy, Air Force, the Army, or it could be the, border security forces, or it could be just firefighting, anything in which you are rescuing people, all right? And with the Strength card, that is emphasized. Also, as said, doctors, all right? So you are people who have a lot of strength, a lot of stamina, and a lot of potential to, it's like you are the shock absorbers, all right? And with the Father of Swords here, there is a lot of clarity. You see the complete picture. You're not the kind who just jumps at the first, in the sense that you don't jump to conclusions. You can see things for what it is. You are a visionary, all right? And with the Strength card here, you how do I put this? If you've seen the traditional strength card, there's this lady with a lion, and she's got her, she's shutting his mouth, or she's got her hands on his mouth, and he's just sitting there docilely with her. It's because she's not, tied him up. She doesn't have a whip in her hand. It's with love. There's mutual love and understanding. And this is what you bring to the table. You have a generous heart. And so your dream job would be something which is heart-centered, something which your heart is calling you out to do. And here with this Thanatos, it is very evident that you are actually in a position which needs a lot of inner strength as well as courage outwardly. All right, you need a lot of that. And so, as I have said with this card here, look at that. That was Joey choking over his own saliva, possibly in his sleep. All right, so added confirmation. You can be healers, doctors, nurses, anyone working in hospitals, or anyone working in rescue forces or in the armed forces, or anything wherein you rescue people in some form or the other, heal people in some form or the other. This is your dream job, and this is something I feel for a lot of you. This could be something that was there in your family, meaning, your forefathers, your own parents, your father or your mother, or your grandparent, or even before that, they've been in the same line. Either you've had a whole lot of doctors in your family, or you have a whole lot of people who have been in the armed forces fighting, for your nation. So this is what I'm strongly getting with this infinite symbol. This has been, or you've been doing this even in past lives, and this particular thing seems absolutely the only way forward. This is something you're very clear about. In fact, you've come to this reading possibly to check on what are your qualities and what's holding you back, because I feel pile number 1 knows exactly what they want to do. All right. And how can you get there? And you get the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is someone who is standing in their power. This person is the halfway point to the Empress, and you have the Empress as well. All right. This person is financially independent. They are confident in themselves. They are single, and they are completely confident in their abilities moving forward. They don't need anybody. And your way to get to your dream job is to embrace this energy. If you have been feeling that you can't do this on your own, or you feel lack of confidence, or you've been questioning yourself because you didn't make it to one exam you didn't clear, or you didn't make it past one interview, if you've been questioning yourself, this is Spirit telling you to first be confident. Know that you are very capable of handling every single thing on your own. You do not, if there is assistance in a particular way, welcome the assistance, but know that that assistance is not what's making you move forward. Single-handedly, you can actually do a lot of things, and you must develop that quiet confidence. And for that, you need to work on yourself. If you've been talking down to yourself, you need to change that. All right. You need to know that you are very capable of doing everything all by yourself. So if you are, some of you who've, for whatever reason, depending on how we've been brought up or whatever the thinking is around us, if you've always wanted company to do something, you always felt better collaborating with someone, you need to know, you need to actually work on that and start doing little, give yourself little tasks to do things alone, go out alone. Whatever, don't look for confirmation from people around you. Learn to trust your inner voice. Learn to be your biggest cheerleader. Learn to be, give yourself all the answers that you need without depending on outside sources. When you come into this independent energy, you will be confident enough to pursue this, because I feel, as I mentioned earlier, you already know what it is that you want to do, but you need to work on your self-confidence, on self-reliance, very importantly. All right. What qualities do you bring to the table? You get the 6 of Wands, which is beautiful energy. You are, a person who people look up to. The Six of Wands traditionally is the card of victory. And this is what I feel for you. No matter what you put your heart to, you achieve great results, you achieve victory. And your biggest quality is that, because you don't give up till you meet your goal. But somewhere down the line, there has been something which you haven't done well, and you've started questioning yourself and wondering whether you're good enough for it. You are. You are, because you don't give up. You are because you bring this wonderful energy of, going ahead with courage. No matter what it is, you're there. Whether you're helping people, whether you're doing your task, whatever it is, you've got this enthusiasm. You've got this, single-mindedness to stay the course and do it till you find victory. And this is the biggest, your biggest quality that you bring to the table, is that you don't give up. Once you put your mind to something and you've taken on a commitment, you do not give up. You give it your all and you come out victorious. Till then, you do not accept failure, because for you, failure means giving up. And for you, just, failing in one thing doesn't mean you'll give up your journey. But right now, you may have had a setback and you've started questioning yourself. As they say, you usually find that people who are, the saying goes, fools are supremely confident, and it is intelligent people who question themselves. All right. And I feel in this case that you are so good in what you do. You're natural healers. You have an attitude which is beautiful, because you don't give up on things so easily. You actually stay the course. You know that you have it within you. And just because this particular thing which you've been working really hard for, that didn't work out, you may be questioning yourself. Not that you're giving up, but you are wondering whether you are on the right path or not. This is absolutely natural. We are all human beings. We tend to question ourselves. No one comes being supremely confident in ourselves and everything that we do. There are different people around us from the time we are little children. We don't know what voices they are, what they've spoken to us, what gets embedded in our psyche. But the cards are telling you, this is spirit coming through to tell you, you are the kind of people who have so much of courage, who've got so much of absorption power, who've got so much of power to take anything that's thrown at them and change it into victory. And in doing so, you're so inspirational. People just look up to you because you inspire them. And this is the greatest gift that you take with you wherever you go. And where can you find assistance? And you get this beautiful Empress card. So this plays out in two ways. One, very strongly, when you're down and out, if there is a mother, if you have your mother with you, or a mother figure, someone you look up to. And the minute I say mother, if your mother is around, or whoever's the first person that comes to your mind when I say Empress, the Empress in your life, the mother in your life, the mother figure in your life, someone you look up to for advice. Could be an elder sister, could be an aunt, depending on who it is whom you look up to for advice. This person can offer you pearls of wisdom when you are low. In fact, I feel you already go to this person whenever you need answer or clarity for something. And this person can be trusted. This person may be a Taurian or a Libran, doesn't have to be. But if it is, it's just added confirmation for you. And for those of you, this is a mother, your own mother. Then maybe your mother is also in the same profession as you are, and you do take guidance from them. But what you're being asked to is, if they are in the same profession as you, and if they are doing extremely well and people look up to them because they are the Empress, don't feel less than. Life is not about comparison. Even though you don't feel it, maybe the other people around you tend to compare, which is such a sad thing, but that's how it is on this planet. People just keep comparing one person with the other all the time. But you don't give in to that. And you have an own niche to create for yourself. You are somebody who inspires people. So don't let small little setbacks, get you down. And you don't have to aim to be your mother or this person that you look up to. You just be yourself. But yes, if they can guide you, they are a solid person whom you can trust and you can take assistance from. What needs attention? And you get the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of family, stability, your happily ever after. All right, your it's also got to do with celebration, wedding. So what needs attention is, if you are, for those of you who are already in a committed relationship, in a marriage, if you have been spending a lot of time focusing on your career, maybe you've been neglecting your home, then it's time to give some attention to your home. Speak to your partner. If you have children, speak to your children. Tell them that this thing that you're going to do, this is for those of you who are already in the profession, all right, not for, or even for those of you who are seeking out a job but you already have a family in place. You've got to explain to them what you need, what you are going to do, and how much time you're going to give to this work, and how much, and tell them that you won't be available for them for this whatever period, and that you'll compensate during the weekends. But let them know everything that you're doing, because when you're so laser focused on your career, because you are helping a whole lot of people out there, okay, so you can't really detach yourself in between a mission, maybe. All right, so you've got to let your people know, because these are the people who care for you. This is your family. All right, and they need to know what you're doing. They need to know that you're not giving up on them, and that you're not, totally going elsewhere in some other direction. So even if you are not in a married, in a partnership, or you don't have children of your own, you're not in a marriage, if it is with your parents that you're living with, or whoever you call family that you're living with, even they have a right to know what you're doing. So let them know, so that they are at ease and they let you go ahead. Now, if there is someone in your family who is against what you're doing, even then, you need to let them know that this is very important to you. You're not asking them for permission. You're just letting them know that this is what your heart is calling you to do, and this is what you are going to do, and that you will help out the best that you can at home, but you need to do this, because if you don't do this, you are not going to be living your soul purpose. You're not going to be happy, and you cannot give happiness, spread happiness at home if you're not happy within you. All right, so let them know, but let them know kindly, because finally they all want to be a part of your journey, right? And they mean a lot to you. With this Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck energy, look at that, and the Two of Cups here. Doing this is going to bring you into a lot of balance, all right? And if for some of you, you have actually taken an exam, or you're waiting for results, or you're waiting for the answer to an interview, and you've got your fingers crossed and wondering, oh my God, is this happening or this not happening? You're getting good news very soon. Things are going to move. With the Eight of Wands here, you are going to get good news. You will get that job that you've been looking for. You will clear that interview. You will get to study what you're looking for, whatever way it is. I wish you all the very best. But before I wish you all the very best, let me give you some advice from these cards. I would have forgotten because I'm just carried away with this reading. This is a beautiful reading. I love your energy, pile number one. Look at that. You get angelite. Support is all around you. Yes. When you're down and out, you can always speak to this Empress in your life. But even otherwise, if you just look out, around you, if you are in doubt about your capabilities or which way to go, you will find, if you genuinely ask, Spirit, you will find that you will have a lot of people who are willing to help you, whom you can trust. And down below you get rhodonite. Find a way to forgive. So if in the past you're holding on to something because you didn't get something somewhere, or someone's held you back, you're being asked to release that negative energy. Negativity doesn't help you move forward. It creates a barrier. All right, look at that. I got this card. I'm putting it back in because I didn't set an intention, but you get protection. So you are protected. What you're meant to do, you will be able to do. And it's also got to saying that you are protectors, as I said with that Thanatos card here. All right, and you get flow. Wow. Just go with the flow. When things are difficult and you're wondering, especially now if you've taken that exam and you're wondering what to do, there is nothing you can do at this time except waiting. So keep your thoughts positive. Know how special you are. Don't fall for this trap of comparing yourself with anybody. Just know you are wonderful, and if you have been, stop. If you have been thinking negatively, it's a time to put an end to that kind of thinking and know that when the time is right, and it's coming soon with this Eight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, this news is coming soon. All right, so you need to know that you are independent. You need to see yourself, visualize yourself as that independent person who doesn't need anyone to complete them. You are in a relationship is wonderful, but you don't need that relationship to complete who you are. You are complete in yourself. You have the ability to stand on your own two feet. You have the ability to be financially independent. You have the ability to help people all by yourself. Doesn't mean to say you're going to say no to people in your life or you're going to keep people away. No, we are human beings. We need that people around us. We need that support, but that does not mean that we are incapable of getting things done without help. That is wrong, and you need to really work on that, on your Nine of Pentacles. Work on your solar plexus. If you have citrine crystal, work with that crystal, all right, or the tiger's eye. You are protected and you are going to do a great job, and I wish you all the very best, my dear pile number ones. Those of you who've chosen Thanatos, those of you who are healers, light workers, some of you may be in spiritual world as well, you may be tarot readers as well, you may be anyone who's giving other people a way to heal and move forward. There'll be a lot of you who may be psychologists, psychiatrists. So many of you out there helping people deal with life and move forward. So I'm sending you so much love and light. Take good care of yourselves and know that it's coming. All right, this good news is coming. So take care. Bye-bye. Welcome, pile 2. Those of you who've chosen this medallion card or the scintillating weight tarot, this is your reading. With this medallion, what do I get? Some of you could be sports persons, or you are, you've been training for something. Maybe you want to, you're training for nationals, or you're planning to go international, whichever way it is. For others of you, I feel that there is something that is being passed on from family to family, generation to generation, this medallion, all right? And there is something, there are certain family, what do you call, it could be businesses, but it's more like some certain practices in which, like physicians, or like Ayurveda, your physicians, like that, something which your family, like they have a secret kind of thing which they pass forward, and you take it on, and for generations you've just been doing that, either making medicines or something. For each of you is going to be different, all right? So that is one set of you. I said could be for sports persons. For others of you, I feel that you have actually done extremely well in whatever exam that you have taken in the past, and you already know which way you're to move forward, all right? And I feel that you've been recognized for your work in the past, and you want to move in this direction, but there is some sort of possibly self-doubt, which is why you've come here to the reading, wondering what it is that you're doing, or do you have it in you to get there? Basically, why do we come to tarot readings? Yes, some people may be coming here just for the fun of it, but I doubt it. Usually people come here because they want clarity on something, because they have some sort of self-doubt, or they're wondering what's going to happen. So let's figure out. All right, pile number 2. Let's see. So the first card we pull out is for what is your dream job, and you get justice. Wow. Should I pull these out as well? They wanted to come out, so I'll take them. 3 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Okay. How can you get there? get the Three of Cups. Interesting. What qualities do you bring to the table? You get the Devil. I'd like to clarify that. Fool. Okay, wow. Oh, wonderful. Where can you find assistance? You get the Nine of Wands. I'll take out another card for this. Get the World. Okay. And what needs attention? Get the Page of Swords. Oh, one more card here. Oh, okay. Take one more card. All right. Bottom deck energy, Judgment. All right. Pile number 2. A very interesting reading. A bit of a complicated reading. Let's see. What is your dream job? Haha. So you get 3 cards here. Justice. Justice can tell you directly, with Justice here and bottom of deck energy as Judgment, a whole lot of you are planning to be lawyers, working with the law in some way or the other. All right? You want to build with people. You're working. And with the King of Wands, again, I feel a lot of a very strong, though this is Leo, Sagittarius and Aries energy, and this is Libra energy. And with the Three of Pentacles, you have Earth energy, all right? I feel very strongly, intuitively with this, that a lot of you, apart from whatever I've said earlier, a lot of you are working, towards being a lawyer, towards working with the law in some way or the other. You could either be law enforcement officials, which because with the King of Wands, you could also be in, police force or things like that, or you could actually be working with the judiciary. All right. For still others of you, and very few of you, I feel you could be in the business of construction as well. But either ways, I feel that you have made a mark for yourself already. In the whether you are working, if you are still studying, I mean, if you've just cleared your basic studies, then you've got through into law college or got through into architectural college, engineering maybe, or if you've actually cleared the exams to go for training for police, for the police force, or in that area. All right. For others of you who are already in college or who are finishing college, you've done exceedingly well with this medallion here. I feel for some of you, there are people in your family who are doing the same thing and it's been passed on. And for others of you, you have excelled in whatever you've done so far. All right. And maybe you've always been excelling in all that you do, and you're coming to this reading because there is something which is very important to you, for which you're waiting for some news, whether you're getting through this or not. Maybe it's a prestigious institution, or you finish your studies and it's some prestigious firm that you want to join. Whichever way it is, take it how it resonates, and you are here to see whether this is the right thing for you and whether you are going to get there. So now how can you get there? And you get the Three of Cups. And with Three of Cups talks about celebrations, reunions. So for those of you who have left college, I feel that if you have an alumni group, you should be active on the alumni group and find out if there are other people who have also been doing this, what you have done. You're going to get a lot of guidance from this group. All right. For still others of you, you need to mingle around more, because what you're going to get, tips on how you can actually make this is going to come to you from a social gathering, where you meet somebody and maybe this person, someone, maybe your friend or someone introduces you to somebody who is actually a big name in this particular thing that you're doing. All right. And you can get tips from them moving forward, and this can ease a lot of things for you. All right. Maybe you're looking at things differently, or you have some sort of doubt, and this person is going to clarify that for you. So if you've been feeling bad about certain things, or not wanting to do and not wanting to meet anyone, change that energy. Get out of that energy. Go out and meet people. Someone is going to give you that pearl of wisdom. All right. So if your parents are, if you are still in living with your parents and they want to take you out, to meet people, and you're like, no, I don't want to be there, there's nothing of interest, you're being asked to go. All right, there is someone out there who's going to actually be able to guide you moving forward. What qualities do you bring to the table? And you get the devil and the fool. This is such beautiful energy, because what this devil is trying to tell you is that you are a person who has the ability to come out of anything. All right, no matter how difficult your situations are, or maybe for some of you, you have actually come out of major addictions from the past, and that addiction could be anything. It could be food, it could be substance, it could be alcohol, whichever way it is, but you've had the ability to single-handedly get yourself out of it. You have excessive amount of willpower, but because you might operate from extremes, it's either this or that, which is why on one level you do achieve this success with this medallion here, that when you get after something, you really, really get after it. You have that staying power. You will go after it, and under no circumstances will you give up. And that's why you've always been on the top. But the flip side of that is, if something goes wrong and you get focused on, if you go down a hill as far as your you get upset about something and you try to numb it with some substance, then it can go to the other end. And maybe you are coming out of something like that right now. But the best part is that you don't really need assistance to get out of it. You have, because of your own willpower, you have actually overcome all your weaknesses in the past. And this is what you bring to the table. This ability to come back victorious from no matter what situation it is, and start a new beginning for yourself. And how do you start? Because you've been through so much, it doesn't hold you back that, oh my Lord, if I take this step, I'm going to go back down there again. No. You've done that work on yourself, and you're willing to take that risk. You're willing to experience life and all its ups and downs, because you know that you need balance. And maybe this whole journey has been to get you out from this, either this or that, black and white, to coming back to moderation and coming into balance with this justice card. All right. Very, very powerful energy pile number 2. Because conquering the devil, each of us is facing a devil in our lives, which is all in our own selves. It could be something which is ancestral. It could be just something, it could be video games. It could be addiction to phone. And yes, for some of you, I feel this devil with this Page of Swords here, we'll come back to this, is social media, is what I feel for a lot of you. All right, with this Page of Swords energy here. And I feel you've been in this because of a relationship. Or it's been something that you've been really waiting for. You've put all your hopes onto something and it didn't happen. And that's got you into this devil energy. And maybe you've been addicted to your phone or something like that. We'll come to that anyway. So where can you find assistance? And you get the 9 of Wands and the World. And I feel you get your assistance from reading about real life situations wherein people didn't give up, wherein people got back up. In fact, last night I was watching a movie, pile number 2. It was called Soul Surfer, and it's a true life story about a Bethany Hamilton. All right. In fact, I must Google her today. I decided to do that in the morning, which I didn't. But it's very much, I'm going to do that today. It's about this young girl who's a surfer, whose whole family is into this, and she, at a very young age, she started, and she, on one such day when she went out surfing, she was attacked by a shark, and the shark took away her arm. All right, and the whole movie is about how she comes back up, and to this day, in real life, all right, she's this movie is based on a real life story. She is still surfing with one arm, and she does so much of work because she has changed that, come out of that. And I feel the stories like this are what inspire you, and that's what's helped you come out of this. All right, and even in the future, you're a kind of person who usually doesn't go out looking for assistance, and you find your own ways and means to come out of your shell, and come out of from your dark low moods of yours. And that's how you close out cycles, by coming out of these things, and you look at other people's victory stories, real life stories, and that inspires you. You adapt that into your own life. And yet I feel for some of you, there could be a fixed sign, a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius, who can give you, some advice when you need it. All right. Last but not the least, what needs attention? Yes. Something is broken, someone or something has broken your heart. It's been really bad, and I feel it's a person. All right, this person has said something really nasty, and this person doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but could be. Why do I say could be? Is because, no, it could be a friend also. Why I say could be is because you get the Page of Swords here. Now, this person has said something really nasty, has brought you down, has made you go down into this, some addiction, and you've actually really got yourself out of it, and you are ready for a new beginning. You are so good, you are so brilliant in whatever it is that you do. All right, but this person's actually been a great setback for you, this person or this event, and for each of you it's going to be something different, and you know what it is. But your biggest thing which needs attention is that you tend to go and stalk them on social media, or find out about them from people around you. You're not able to let this thing go, and this is going to be your Achilles heel. All right, and this needs attention, because when things are going wonderful, even you're moving forward, when there is so much of momentum, with your work taking you forward, because you excel in whatever it is that you do. All right, and there are people ready to help you, and you yourself are such a strong personality, you can come out of it anytime. And with this Judgment card here, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. You've got these three cards here: the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Judgment, all major arcana. Okay, so this may have been a Tower moment for you in the past. This is what has gotten you in touch with your devil side, the dark side of you, which is holding you down. But you have overcome that with the Fool. New beginning, because you followed your intuition. And this is the time for you to shine. This is the time for you to not let anything hold you back, my dear pile number 2s. You have a great mission moving forward. You are going to bring justice, depending on whatever it is that you're going to do. I mean, whatever it is you choose to do, be it building something, the architectures out here, or sports persons out here doing your country proud. Or it could be you being lawyers, bringing justice into the world, or law enforcement, whichever way it is. Beautiful, beautiful energy here, but don't let anything hold you back. Just because someone felt something, it could, most people who speak nasty things are people who are hurting themselves, all right, and you've just triggered them. So don't take that to heart. And I think you've come out of it, but you need to let go of this energy completely. With Jade, you get be the bigger person. All right, so if this person has said something to you in the past which wasn't right, you're being asked to just forgive and let it go. You be the bigger person. Doesn't mean you're going to take that nonsense from them or from anyone else again, but you are being the bigger person and forgiving them just so that you can move on with your life. All right, bottom of the deck energy. Wow. Trust your intuition with amethyst, and I'm not surprised with this high priestess here. All right, you are naturally very intuitive, and your intuition helps you to get out of everything all by yourself without assistance, only taking real life examples or stories like that. You don't really go to people for help. You're pretty self-sufficient that way. Not that going for help is wrong, no, it's just that this is who you are. Ghost. And bottom of deck energy, confidence. Beautiful. This person may have ghosted you in the past if it's a love reading, all right, and they've caused you a lot of pain. Whatever's gone amiss in your life, it's been because of this, but this person was meant to trigger you, because you will not know the strengths that lie within you without this particular thing. If everything goes smoothly in our life, we are not really growing. Our character doesn't grow. You don't even know the potential that is there within you unless some adversity comes. And for you, this was a triggering. It may have been a deep connection or whatever this thing was that has happened. It really shook you, but it's also something which has helped you go into this energy, come out of this energy, and gain a whole lot of confidence in yourself. And this is maybe the motivation for you to get this, in your life, whether it was a medal or, and for others of you who don't resonate with this portion of the reading, if there wasn't any person as such, it was just some setback as far as you're taking an exam and not making it, and then going into your thing. Maybe for some of you, you're joining the family business or this particular thing which I said, which is being passed on from generation to generation. And maybe you are the first people who actually don't want to do that and you want to do something else. Or you feel maybe you don't have those natural gifts, but you're going to find out that you do. You just need to know how to move forward, and don't close yourself away from people. There are people out there. It's just something that's going to come to you, and it's going to just be that aha moment and help you move forward. All right. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated, give you some sort of clarity. Even if something resonated with you, take what resonates only, and do not try to force fit anything. All right. So take care. See you again soon. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, those of you who've chosen this Destroyer card, this is your reading of this Mystic Mondays Tarot. So pile number 3. With this card, what do I get? I get that maybe you've been working really hard on something for a very long time, and I feel very strongly that those of you who've chosen pile number 3 are people who are, starting a second inning, meaning you have actually maybe put in 15-20 years of work into something totally different, had a level of success there, but now you're following your heart, you're following your intuition, and you want to branch out and you want to do something totally different. I feel it's almost as though, you're just putting an end to everything that you've done and you want to start afresh with something totally different. All right, I'm getting this very strongly. Let's see. So if that is the case, then you actually know what it is that you want, because you would not give up something that you have been doing for so long if you didn't already have a plan. All right, it's just that, and I feel that about all 3 groups, in fact, that more or less you know which direction that you want to go, but you're coming here to basically find out how things can move forward easily and whether you're fit for the job. Which, if you're following your heart, you will definitely be. Anyway, let's see what comes out. So what is your dream job? And you get the Tower. Wow. The Destroyer, the Tower. What is this? I'm going to take out another card. Oops, those are too many, Spirit. I want just one. 2 of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands. Take out one more. The Emperor. Ooh. A lot of fire energy. A lot of you could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oops. And so how can you get to this dream job of yours? Oops. How can you get to where you want to go? And you get the 5 of Cups. Another card to clarify it. Death. My God, look at this. All right. Another card here. The Hanged Woman. What qualities do you bring to the table? The Queen of Swords. Where can you find assistance? Justice and the 2 of Cups. What needs assistance? Attention. Devil. Oops. Oh, you got this as well. I'll take out one more card. Oh gosh. I love this. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. Oh. Pile number 3. If I thought pile number 2 was complicated, what do I say to you? What is your dream job? And you get the Tower, the 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Emperor. And then you have Destroyer here, which we will not forget. It's time for you to lead. It's time for you to start something of your own. All right? Till now, I feel, as I said, that you had your first innings, you've worked, you've got a lot of experience, maybe you've put in 20 odd years already in your work. All right? And now you want to do something else. Because you are the kind of person, even as you were doing whatever you were doing, there was something else that's calling you. And with this Tower moment here, I feel that you've put this, you've come out of this job abruptly, causing a tower in your life. And people are wondering, when you had something so beautiful going for you, so stable, why did you do that? But you've got this creative spark. And you know that you wanted this new beginning. You already are an emperor in this field that you're going to follow. All right? And the possibilities are limitless for you. Limitless. For some of you, you are into, I don't know what it's called. I think it's, these people who buy properties and then redo the whole thing and then sell it. This is, for some of you, it could literally be that you actually, buy property, break it up, rebuild something, and then sell it. Take it only if it resonates. For others of you, you're in this position wherein you are overseeing a lot of things. You are in an advisory position. If you were working under someone, now you have a whole, you are the boss in whatever it is that you're doing right now. For some of you, you are actually following something from a creative point of view, which you've always wanted to do, but you've never done because you were possibly following whatever it is that you studied for, something that gave you stability. And now you're doing want to do something totally different, and you're following your creative path. And for some of you, you're actually not leaving that particular career. You're doing this side by side. For those of you who are into this creative venture of yours, side by side. But for others of you, you're totally giving this up and starting something totally new. But you are not starting this particular new thing from the bottommost rung. You're right at the top with this Emperor, is what I feel. All right? Take it how it resonates. How do you get there? Wow. There's been a Five of Cup moment, all right? There's something that you were pouring into in the past when you were in this particular career, your first innings, and that did bring you fulfillment. Emotional, you may have got a lot of material comfort, you've built a huge empire for yourself and everything, but it didn't give you satisfaction, which is why you've embraced this destroyer energy, this tower energy, death. You've completely transformed. Maybe you're doing something completely different, and now you're wondering, how do you move forward? But I feel I don't even have to tell you, because you already know. With the Hanged Woman here, I feel you are already in this energy. Or if you're not in this energy, you're getting there. You are just going with the flow. You're looking at things, you're just observing right now. You have a lot of experience, you have seen enough, but you still, because this is something totally different to you, you're looking at things with a fresh perspective, all right? And you're just going with the flow. You're just seeing, let me see what life throws at me, and I will make my decision. You are in the thick of transformation right now. What qualities do you bring to the table? Beautiful. You get the Queen of Swords. You're balanced. You see things for what they are. You don't mince words. You call a spade a spade. You can be diplomatic where you have to, but you can cut people off if they, step the line. You know exactly what it is that you want. With the Emperor here, with the Death for your transformation, the Hangman, which is in this case the Hangwoman, which is someone who's enlightened, and with this Queen of Swords, who's got a lot of experience. No one can take you for a ride. There is nothing that escapes you, pile number 3. You see everything for what it is. You've got strong Mars in your chart, all right? You have Death, you have the Emperor, Aries and Scorpio, the Pisces and Libra too. Again, with the Tower, there is Aries. But this is beautiful. You've got balance. You've got knowledge. You've got great observation skills. And you have the ability to stand up for yourself and call a spade and just keep your boundaries. You know exactly whatever it is that you want. And this doesn't come overnight. It comes because you've been through a lot. And you've got a whole lot of experience because of it. Where can you find assistance? And you get 2 balance cards. So beautiful. Even this is balance. This is again Libra energy. 2 of Cups. Maybe you have somebody who works with the law, and whatever it is that you want to work out as far as your work is concerned, you consult with them. For someone, some of you, it is your own, partner. Maybe that person whom you are with, maybe your spouse, maybe your partner, whoever it is a lawyer, and they give you guidance. Or it could be someone that you've, been collaborating with in the past. Maybe this person is, when you've finished whatever it is, you've started something afresh wherein you have a partner in whatever it is that you're doing. And this person actually gives you sound advice. It's somebody you can trust. There's somebody who's balanced, who will give you the right advice. What needs attention? And you get the Devil, the 2 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So I feel for you, the Devil energy is the energy in which when you are this person, the Emperor. You have experience, you have observation skills, you've been through a lot, you've seen a lot. But with so much of Libra here, I feel you also sometimes deal with indecision. And this can be the biggest Devil energy that you need to conquer. Because sometimes when a decision is very crucial and you don't have much time, if you dilly-dally, it doesn't work in your favor. And the best thing is, with this Ace of Swords here, this is the truth. And you know the truth. And you're being told that whenever there is that kind of a situation wherein you have to choose one way or the other, you're being asked to always follow the truth. The truth will not lead you astray. Follow your intuition, follow your inner guidance, and no matter how uncomfortable it is, follow the truth, and you will never be wrong. This, if you've decided to do something and then this doubt comes up, that's the devil. Do not listen to that. Follow your inner guidance. And maybe you've come here to this reading because of that, because there is something that you have to choose between. You know the answers. All right? With the Seven of Pentacles here, I think this has been a long time coming, meaning you've been really, oh wow, you have the Judgment here. Look at that. Oh God. Ace of Strength. You're very strong, and this thing that you're going to do is something that you really love. And you have all the abilities, pile number 3. Every single ability, the experience, the balance, everything is yours. Only devil that you need to pay attention to is the indecision. And that indecision comes where your ego comes in, your logic comes in, when you're following your intuition. And that is always, it tries to lure us, because it will say, no, but if you do this, you'll get more, you'll be more popular, or this is a better thing. But you're being asked to follow your intuition and not to leave this Ace of Swords, not to leave the truth. And you will never go wrong. You will have so much of success. All right. Now let me take out some cards of advice for you. You've got so much of experience. I feel you don't even really need this. You just need to remember one thing, to follow your intuition and don't let logic, we need logic in many areas of our life. But when it comes to that crucial decision, know that look at that, clear the clutter. Absolutely. And this devil energy is the clutter. When you're going with the flow, you know exactly what you want. And then that extra doubt, that is the devil. That is the clutter you need to leave. Garnet, ignite your passion. And I feel that's with this Ace of Wands. If you're starting something creative or trying something completely new, yes, ignite your passion. The time is right. Go for it. However, if there is something that you haven't started yet, pile number 3, and you're planning to start, please stall if you can till the 15th of September, because Mercury retrograde is here and you will have unnecessary, setbacks during this time. So if you can, postpone your venture, launching your venture till the 15th of September. But if you've already been working on it, then do go ahead. And if you can absolutely not delay it and it has to happen before the time, just make sure that you read, you reread, and you look at everything over and over again so that you don't make any mistake. You get pain, and that's what I feel with this 5 of Cups here. You've had pain in the past, which is why you are taking so much of time moving forward. All right. Look at that. But what's coming now is peace, because you're following your intuition and you're doing what you really, really want to do. And do not doubt yourself. You're more than capable for whatever it is that you're going to do. Just do not let the devil come and cloud your judgment. Clear out the clutter. You know what it is that you want. All right. That's all I have for you, pile number 3. Wishing you all the very best for all your ventures, your second inning. And if it's whatever it is that you want to do, wishing you all the best. Bye-bye.